Welcome back. I'm JC John Cox with Specter Precision, and as you can see, I have purchased myself a brand new microphone. Along with this headset and this fancy camera that makes me see rings everywhere I look, I think I'm moving up into the small leagues. Lighting, on the other hand, is still pretty dismal. One step at a time, I spent all my money on this brand new microphone. Today we're going to talk about rifle scopes, more specifically precision rifle scopes. The different options available to you, the magnification, fields of view, first versus second focal plane, and the costs. Come on! The costs associated with purchasing them. Really don't understand how they make it look so easy. So what makes a rifle scope a precision rifle scope? Put simply, it's a scope that's capable of making precision measurements and adjustments while aiming at long distance targets. Now these adjustments are usually made in minutes of angle or milliradians, and if you want to know what that means, well, you're going to have to come to my class. However, these adjustments can be made with two turrets located on the scope body itself, an elevation knob and a windage knob. Also often found on precision scopes is a parallax adjustment, commonly known as a side focus. A parallax adjustment is too difficult to explain in a YouTube video, so I guess you're going to have to come to my class. It's not a shameless plug because it's my video. Now, all of these scopes are going to have adjustment turrets on the top and on the side that are elevation and windage, but the difference is that these scopes use the windage and the elevation turret to adjust for a zero. Usually they're capped and left alone subsequent to that. For instance, with hunter's scopes, there will usually be a bullet drop compensation in the reticle, or a series of dots below the crosshair that signify certain ranges, certain known ranges. Now we'll take a look at a precision scope here shortly, but before I go into that, I want to talk about the prices of precision rifle scopes. It's going to be far different than what you're used to seeing at a discount store. These types of scopes are not cost efficient, and with good reason. There's a lot of precision craftsmanship that go into creating these, including a series of lenses throughout the scope tube and the erectors for the windage and elevation knobs within the scope body itself. For those reasons, you're looking at about $1,000 US for an entry-level precision rifle scope, and naturally the cost increases with the addition of more features in the scope. For instance, on this rifle, you can see that I've got a Leupold Mark V HD, the high definition glass, the high tactile locking elevation turret, as well as a capped windage knob and an illuminated reticle make this scope MSRP around $4,000. How do weathermen and women do this without looking? Everything's backwards. But today we're going to take a close-up look at this scope. This is a Vortex Viper PST Generation 1 6-24 by 50. 6-24 means its magnification level, so it can go from 6 power to 24 power magnification level, and the number on the end, the 50, means a 50 millimeter objective lens. So the reason we're going to take a close-up look at this scope is, number one, it's considered an entry-level precision rifle scope. Number two, Vortex makes really good glass. And number three, and probably the most important, is that I don't have it mounted on a rifle right now. And my last light bulb just went out. So let's get into identifying the components of these precision rifle scopes. You have the objective lens, the scope body, the elevation turret, the windage turret, the parallax adjustment turret, the magnification ring. On this particular scope, you have a illuminated reticle power selector, the focus ring, and then the optical lens.
I require light bulbs.
And it was good. So first focal plane and second focal plane are best described as the focal plane in which your reticle rests. So on a first focal plane scope, as you adjust your reticle, your magnification, your reticle will increase in size. On a second focal plane, as you adjust your magnification, your reticle will not increase in size, meaning that your scope has to be on a predetermined magnification level in order to use the measurement properties that it holds. Now, if you're a seasoned salty shooter, you might be asking yourself right now, Self, why am I watching this goon? Well, unfortunately, these videos are not for you. They're for new shooters. As you know, if you are a seasoned shooter, this information can be overwhelming, especially when you're getting started. So this is kind of a how to get started, the products that you need to look at. It's better to do the research on the front end than to purchase something that you don't need or can't use. So that's all I've got for this video today. Again, this wasn't directed towards veteran shooters, but more towards beginners that are looking to get into this. If you have any comments, please feel free, put them in the comments section. If you have a question, as always, ask, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. If I don't know the answer, I'll research it and get it to you. And thanks for watching.